Hello class, I'm Trent. While growing up, I was always afraid of crime. It bothered me so much on how many people committed crime on a daily basis and got away with it. It still bothers me today, and I'm 19 years old and in college. But in present day, technology is taking the world by storm. We created police body cameras for police officers to use. All the acts that go into police body cameras have made me feel safer and the community feel safer. And it also promotes the accountability of all the police officers. Today I'll be talking about the debate of police body cameras and why we should always use them. In the world today, we expect everything to be run by technology. Jobs, school, just everything is online and involved in technology. Even if you go to your job, everything is still revolved around technology. There are stats in history that go into this topic of police body cameras. Racial violence has been a very big problem in the past 10 years with our police. I can remember several cases of police brutally attacking people of different races just because they're a different race. I can remember one case in specific in Louisiana and in Missouri in 2013 of police just brutally attacking black individuals. But with police body cameras, police behavior is shown to be more accountable. According to an article written in 2017 by Michael McGannon of the University of Wyoming, who is professor in crime-related studies, police body cameras increase the overall safety and accountability of everyone in the community. Reducing crime and having our officers be accountable has been the number one focus of our nation for a long time. There is a need for it. According to an article written in January 2019, people argued that police body cameras don't serve the purpose that was proposed at first, and that they are also too expensive. But a bill was passed in 2018 to require all officers to wear them. However, some departments couldn't afford it. I can think of a lot of small towns in Wisconsin and all across the nation who probably don't have the funds to even pay their officers the decent amount. So how are they going to get the money to pay for police body cameras, you may ask? But in 2019, the Police Body Camera Act was passed, allowing the state to give grants and money to pay for the police body cameras. So, for example, I live in a small town of Two Rivers, and right outside me is another small town of Michigan, and it's got like 2,000 people in it. They probably barely have enough money to payroll for the police officers, so how are they going to get police body cameras? I've seen the police cars they drive. It's not anything, expensive, so their police body cameras probably won't have the money to afford them. So with this act, the state of Wisconsin would actually pay for the police body cameras so they could increase the safety of that town as well. Now I want you to picture something crime-related happen to your family. Say something that happened where the crime wasn't solved or the criminal wasn't found. Now, if that happened to me personally, I'd feel so angry and sad that a criminal can't be found for their actions. It would just eat me up inside, and it just wouldn't feel good at all. So this is why we should have police body cameras, for this reason. For people that have the crimes happen to them, they can have a sense of justice when things happen with police body cams. But putting these acts into place, we will increase our overall safety. There should be no debate anymore on how expensive it is. Oh, my privacy's provoked. And I think if you're having the privacy debate, what's more important, people's safety and accountability, or the fact that you're wearing something out in public that you don't want to be caught on camera? It just doesn't make any sense to me. The argument, according to the bill, A8674 of the state of New York, all officers and campus police officers should be required to wear police body cameras. Now, I'm a very big fan of this bill because, one, I'm a college student. Some other college students may not like it, but I'm a fan of it because, we're on a small campus at Stevens Point. So it's, you know, things happen. I've heard stories about Stevens Point and how bad things happen at the nighttime, especially on the weekends. So I think police body cameras would be a great addition for our campus police officers. So I can't even imagine what happens at like Madison or like some big schools like Florida or California or some stuff like that. So I think we're taking the right steps forward in this sense because, yeah, some college students may not like it, but I think it's a very good idea to keep, our college campuses safe because some people don't know right from wrong, and these police body cameras are going to help us in the long run. I believe the next step is to have jail guards and security guards wear them. So if anything happens at an establishment where they're a security guard, I think they can deal with that problem. And for jail guards, it's very common for inmates to attack. So if they have the camera on, it would give the inmates, hey, I don't want to get extended or anything for my sentence, so I'm not going to touch them. And people will see what goes on in jails. I believe every officer in America should be required to wear police body cameras because the benefits of accountability and overall safety in our public outweigh the consequences of privacy and how expensive they are.